I need fucking hands. Where are hands?
We made it to the end of the year of 2024. 2024 was a very sleepy and kind of meh year for movies. It was still a great year for movies, and there were some bangers that came out this year. And in my opinion, I think that 2024 was a much better year for TV shows and movies. Such an amazing year for TV shows. So many amazing TV shows that came out this year. To clarify, I haven't seen every TV show that came out this year. So I haven't seen Squid Game Season 2 or Beast Games. So those will not be on the list. And I think the most disappointing TV shows of the year, in my opinion, were The Boys Season 4 and House of the Dragon Season 2. It was a big disappointment and a very filler heavy. And same with House of the Dragon Season 2, it was also very disappointing and very filler heavy.
You're a fucking disappointment.
So today, this is my list of the top 5 best TV shows of 2024. Number 5. Easily the most underrated show of 2024 in my opinion was The Bear Season 3. I really like The Bear, such a great show. And I really like Season 3. It's not as good as Season 2, in my opinion. And it does have the same problem that I had with The Boys Season 4 and House of Dragon Season 2, that it is setting up the next season and a bit filler heavy sometimes. But I think The Bear Season 3 did it much, much better. Jeremy Allen White is amazing. Such an amazing character. He gives such an amazing performance as always. I also love him in The Iron Claw. I really like where
I need fucking hands.
such an iconic line. And I loved the first episode of Season 3. One of the best episodes in the entire show. And I love the music. And also Season 3 Episode 6. Such an amazing episode. One of the best episodes in the entire show. And it was great seeing Jon Bernthal again. And I also loved the Season 3 finale. Such an amazing show. And I'm excited for Season 4. Number 4. Next up we have Ted, the Ted Show. I loved this show. It was so funny. I love the first Ted movie. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. And the Ted Show just reminded me of why I loved that movie so much. It was so funny and it was consistently funny, which is exactly what a good comedy should do. And Seth MacFarlane is amazing as Ted as always. And the actor played the younger version of Mark Wahlberg, since this is a prequel before the Ted movies. He was amazing, and it's unbelievable. He sounds just like a younger version of Mark Wahlberg, which is just like insane. Like, how did he do that? It might not be everyone's type of show. It is a comfort show for me. Ted and Peacemaker are the funniest TV shows of all time. Both of them are like really funny and put a big smile on my face. Number 3. Baby Reindeer. Such an amazing show. It was so emotional and it was so hard to watch at times. And the fact that it actually happened in real life is insane. Episode 4 and Episode 6 were the best episodes in the entire show. Episode 4 was so hard to watch, and Richard Gadd gives such an amazing performance, especially in this scene. Such an amazing scene, such a perfect scene. Episode 6 was the best episode in the entire show in my opinion. The fact that he actually won an Emmy for this show is amazing. Congrats to Richard Gadd. And he celebrated winning his Emmy by going to Universal Studios. That's awesome. Number 2. Fallout. I have never played any of the Fallout games. I had no idea about anything about Fallout before watching the show, but man, I love this show. Such an amazing show. The opening scene of the first episode was just perfect, and it was the perfect introduction to the world of Fallout for me. The world building in the show is amazing. I love all the characters. I loved Lucy. Ella Purnell is amazing as Lucy. I really liked Maximus. And easily the best character in the entire show for me is Ghoul. Man, what a character, such an amazing character. And every time he was on screen, I was glued to the screen. And I also love all the title cards in every episode. Also, the cinematography in this show, man, this show, visually, it looks so beautiful. So many gorgeous shots. In particular, my favorite shot of the entire show is this shot. It's so gorgeous and it's so beautiful to look at. The action scenes in this show were amazing, and I loved the ending. I'm so hyped for season 2, and I'm excited to see what happens next. Alright, guys, we made it this far, and the number 1 best TV show of 2024 is. Man, what a show this was. Oh my god, DC know how to make peak TV shows. First Peacemaker, or more like Peak Maker, because that show was peak. And now The Penguin, such an amazing show. I loved The Batman, and the Penguin was somehow even better. Amazing cinematography, amazing characters, amazing acting, amazing storytelling, and they set up The Batman Part 2 perfectly. The final shot of the show, of the bat signal lighting up, gave me goosebumps. Colin Farrell was amazing as the Penguin. He gives such an amazing, fantastic, incredible performance. He needs to win an Emmy, or in my opinion, I think that Anthony Starr and Colin Farrell need to win Emmys for their performances. And Sophia Falcone was amazing. Also, she gives such an amazing performance, and the entire episode dedicated to her. It was such a horrible episode. Not that it was a bad episode by any means, but the reason why I say horrible is because it was so hard to watch. Like Jesus Christ, what is it with episode 4s that are so hard to watch? First Baby Reindeer episode 4, and now The Penguin episode 4. It's my second favorite episode of the show, and the best episode of the show, in my opinion, is the finale. Man, such a perfect episode, and it was so unexpected that, spoiler alert, that Victor died. It was so sad. Victor was such an amazing character, and episode 3 is also one of the best episodes in the entire show. And I love that the opening scene of that episode with seeing the tsunami from the Batman. I love the way the Batman and the Penguin both connect in this opening scene, and all the CGI on the tsunami wave, it looks amazing. In my opinion, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are the best shows that I saw in 2024, but of all the TV shows that were released in 2024 that I saw, The Penguin is the number 1 best TV show of 2024, and I can highly recommend it.